Tomorrow is the day. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Techwood Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Tuesday. Today is January 27th, 5:29 p.m. here in Arizona. And tomorrow is finally the big day. Two main things that I want to make sure that every person watching this understands. First, tomorrow we have a handful of big tech companies reporting earnings after the market closes. Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla report after the bell tomorrow. I wanted to ask you, if you want me to go live for free here on YouTube, just get this video to over 500 likes. I just want to make sure enough people show up and that we can host that live stream so we can watch the market react together for Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla reporting earnings and pretty much setting the tone for big tech. On top of that, something that's bound to happen prior is the FOMC rate decision. Tomorrow, for those that are unaware, the Federal Reserve is going to be announcing whether they're going to be pausing or cutting interest rates. As of right now, according to the Fed Rate Monitor tool provided by investing.com, there's a 97.7% probability that the Federal Reserve is going to pause. That is not bullish. There's a 2.3% probability that the Federal Reserve is going to cut. If you're bullish in the market, that is what you're, fingers crossed, hoping happens. In 18 hours and less than 30 minutes, we'll understand what the rate decision is. And then 30 minutes after is when the press conference happens. Again, at 2 p.m. is the rate decision. At 2:30 p.m. is the press conference. I plan to live stream both. All I ask you to do is drop a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on your post notifications so you get notified when it is that I go live. But you wouldn't believe that tomorrow is such a significant day based off of how markets are reacting. We have the S&P 500 hitting new all-time highs today. We have gold hitting new all-time highs today. But yet, we have the US dollar dropping shortly after Trump says that the US dollar is doing great and that he's not concerned about the decline. Maybe it's just me, but there's some red flags there. We got NASDAQ market testing previous highs, extreme overbought levels. You're telling me right before a major rate decision, one of the first press conference for Jerome Powell, who's the head of the Federal Reserve, he's going to be going live for the first time after now being criminally investigated by the DOJ led by Trump. What's going to be his tone? Is he going to bend the knee for Trump and cut interest rates more based off of the current expectation of one rate cut for 2026? Or will he stand his ground and say, no, the Federal Reserve is independent and it does not care what the current administration in power wants us to do, right? And that is my big focus for tomorrow. Very simple. We all kind of pretty much understand that tomorrow the probability for a rate pause is very high, 97.7%. My question and my concern is his tone. Is he open to the idea of cutting rates, or are other party members in the committee of the Federal Reserve open to cutting rates more than previous? Or are they going to be stern and say, no, only one rate cut? That's what I believe can create a shift, either a breakout and cause NASDAQ to break out and make new all-time highs if in favor of more rate cuts for 2026, or if they're staying firm and possibly even kind of pushing back to the Trump administration. That's uncertain, and that will cause markets to retrace. What a perfect recipe for a critical range right before a series of major economic events. FOMC rate decision, FOMC press conference, and big tech reporting earnings tomorrow. And we plan to live stream all of it for free here on our YouTube. And all I literally ask you to do is to subscribe. One thing that I also do want to share, something to pay attention to, it was brought to my attention today, GEV. So GEV reports earnings tomorrow. I have no intention of actually investing in this company, but supposedly based off of this earning report will pretty much set the tone for CEG, which is feel free to look into it. It's more of a diversified way to invest in a series of different energy-based companies. And it's not just something that's been trendy for 2025. It's been bullish for quite some time. And it's actually something that I'm thinking about going long on long term, not just in the short term. So based off of tomorrow's performance, we'll determine if I either wait based off of, lower lows, or if it begins to indicate signs of a reversal, possibly go in with my initial entry for a long-term position based off of current lows and previous highs. So again, very excited to follow up. Also, I stayed true to what I said in today's earlier video. I was really uncertain about the overall market and how bullish it was. I didn't want to fight the trend. I acknowledged how bullish it was. I didn't want to make the same mistake I was making yesterday. And guess what? I stayed fully out of INTC, and thank God I did. There was a bunch of little fake outs of reversals here on INTC. If it was any other day, I definitely would have opened up a short and it would have faked me out there. It would have faked me out there. If you click on the 5-minute time frame, which is more commonly what I like to trade off of, there's a fake out here, a fake out here, and a fake out here. It never actually actively sold off. We saw that it ran all the way up to highs of $46, an additional 3.6%. That would have smoked me after market hours. But as you can see, no open position, no active trade. And again, when in doubt, don't be afraid to cash out or stay out, really. And that's the thing that I want to remind you. Tomorrow is a great day to be paying attention to the market. It's not a day for beginners or for really anyone to force a trade, especially if criteria is not actually being met and you just want to FOMO a trade. Remember, when in doubt, never be afraid to cash out. There is nothing wrong with just sitting on the sidelines, letting the markets be volatile. And if you want to take the risk, right, do it with something you can tolerate. If you're experienced, that's great. Just do it in a calculated way. Don't over leverage yourself. Don't put so much that if direction turns against you, you later end up regretting and turn into a MSTR bag holder. I had to say it. Other than that, again, I really do appreciate you guys' time. I'm so excited to live stream with you guys tomorrow. And if you even want to start your live stream off early with us for the LPP live trading session, I go live every single morning right at market open. And all you have to do is click that second link in the description down below. You can sign up right now and start watching me trade live as soon as tomorrow once the market opens. And yes, that discount will give you lifetime access. It's a one-time payment for LPP 3.0. I appreciate your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.